Hello, Mr. President. How's the golf swing? Sir, you know I'm retired. Well, who the hell plans a field trip to a place like that? Alright. I'm in. And sir, I'm gonna need the biggest fucking gun you've got.
I'm gonna trade in my motorcycle with a sidecar for an even better ass motorcycle.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what he did in this? Like, did he just like go into hiding and dye his hair black and then move to America?
He's no longer Spetsnaz, so now he is still special forces, just not for them.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how it works. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new year and a brand new episode of B Action, where we put the B back in action. I am one of your hosts, Charlie. With me, as always, is Dustin. Say hello to the people, Dustin.
He's not just Charlie. He's our birthday boy, Charlie.
Oh. It's my birthday!
And his birthday suit, Charlie.
I'm supposed to tell people I'm naked right now, but it's totally fine.
You think the face beard is the only beard he has?
Oh. That's right, man. I am covered in war paint, and that's all. And next to Dustin on my screen is the Silver Fox himself, Mickey. Say hello, Mickey.
Hello, everyone. What's it been, like a year since we did this?
Good God, it feels like it, right?
I felt like it was last year since we recorded an episode.
Recording ahead of time is always fantastic when you're taking that break, but that day you go, fuck, we got to get right back in the saddle and make it not seem like we took almost a month off of recording. But it felt good and was well-deserved and needed. So, yeah, this is kicking off our very first recording for 2026. It's January, therefore it is my birthday month, and I picked some birthday action.
January, more like Manuary.
Oh, I like it.
We got another theme month.
There it is.
There we go. There we go.
Double entendre.
2027. There, we know what the goal is right now. So,
Charlie's January.
Yeah. Enjoy January with Charlie. So, yeah, we are covering DOLPH LUNGREN, as you've probably guessed, and we're doing one of my favorites from growing up, Red Scorpion, like his second movie. Like, it's his early DOLPH, third movie.
This was after Rocky IV, right?
This was after Rocky IV and Masters of the Universe. Yeah. Masters was his second. This was his third. So, and I think it wasn't long after this he did Punisher.
He spoke a little bit more English in this movie.
Yeah.
Just a touch more. But he didn't have to really worry about it much on this one. You're playing a Russian again. He went back to what he knew.
Yeah.
Just play, be Ivan, but not be Ivan. So I got us a trailer. Let's check out this trailer, and then we're going to jump right into it. What do you say, boys?
Let's do it.
In Rocky IV, he fought for his country.
What the hell is this?
Now, DOLPH LUNGREN is taking off his gloves and taking on an entire army. One man at a time. Red Scorpion.
The impetus behind the rebellion is this man. He is your targeted objective.
His one mistake meant a death sentence.
I leave you as an insult to your people.
How could you fail?
Their one mistake.
We'll have a Band-Aid.
You're breaking my bleeding heart, Moose.
Was not finishing the job.
We will deliver our response.
This is the rebel army.
Pride of the Soviet army.
their weapon. Now he's their punishment. They think they control him.
Let's kick some.
Think again.
You might need some help!
Dolph Lundgren. Red Scorpion.
So when I make the promo clips for Instagram, I try to do just the trailers because I learned my lesson with Iron Eagle. And because with Iron Eagle, I went in and found clips from the movie and it set me up wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to any of this fucking trailer. And the fact that they said he took his goddamn gloves off and became their Punisher is the dumbest shit I've heard. You're talking about banking on somebody's past, man, or not even their past, because Punisher's hadn't even come out yet, right?
No,
Punisher hadn't come out yet. They are banking on this is Ivan fucking Drago because Masters was a flop. So
but they said it's their Punisher. Like, did they know something that Dolph didn't know?
Coincidence.
Yeah, total. It works. I'm not mad.
They had some lady in their fucking crystal ball going, yes, he will be.
Somebody did hear that though, and they were like, wait a minute.
I was just saying, I think Dolph was like at the premiere and he's like listening to the trailer and he goes, punishment. Hey, do we know anybody at Marvel? Like, come on, let's get on this. I was already He-Man. Let me be the Punisher. Oh, it works. I fucking love that trailer.
Hell yeah.
I love a good, it's one that actually talks you through the trailer and the movie. I was like, I'm digging this. But no, I think it's awesome. It's Ivan Drago with a gun. Rocky. It's literally Drago versus Rambo. That's kind of how you got to look at this. Both of them's got big guns. Much, yeah. All right. Let's get into our histories with this bad boy. Let's start with Dustin. Make this quick and sweet. Dustin, what's your history with Red Scorpion?
I have none.
0. Had you even heard of it? Like
9. Oh, that's the wrong language.
Wrong country.
No, I have not ever heard of Red Scorpion.
Awesome. All right, Mickey, how about you, brother? I know you have heard of Red Scorpion, man.
I've heard of it, but I have not really watched it. This was the first watch for me. But yes, I almost put it on the list, like, when we first started, because I was like, I want to watch this movie. I know I could watch it without having to do this, but I was like, it'll give me a reason to sit down and actually watch it and pay attention. So,
right.
No, I haven't seen it. First time watch. We'll talk a little more about it.
Wow. Okay.
Charlie, what about you, man? I know you have an extensive history with Dolph Lundgren and a mohawk.
I do, actually. So there's a reason this month is what it is. Not only did I pick Red movies because it's already in our announcement trailer. We're doing Red Heat next, which is Arnold Schwarzenegger's Russian movie. I have a story behind this of why these two movies in particular are burned into my brain. So it was actually my dad's birthday at one point. We had to go grocery shopping. My dad's birthday's like in March. We had to go grocery shopping.
What?
19th.
Oh, lame.
Yep. So we would go grocery shopping and we had a food. It was either Food Lion or one of those ones that aren't around in where I'm at right now. We were checking out and they had up by the front doors one of those big wire basket looking things full of VHSs.
Like the $5 bins.
Yeah. So I want to say it was like 3 for $10 or something like that, because I know Dad bought 3 movies. So I'm sure that's, what he was looking for. We're checking out. Back then you could get almost 2 buggies of groceries for like $150. I miss those times. Not only do I miss my movies, I miss my groceries.
Give me back my grocery stores. Yeah,
exactly. Give me back my grocery prices. Dad walked over there and he goes, I'm going to go look for some movies for my birthday. Mom's like, okay. So he goes over and he digs around in this pile for about 5 minutes. We're checking out. He walks over, sets 3 movies down. Red Scorpion, Red Heat, and The Hunt for Red October.
Nice.
Because he said if I'd have found Red Sonja, I'd have done that instead of Hunt for Red October. But he did he went for a theme.
I thought you were going to say Red Dawn.
They didn't have that, but to me, I don't think Dad really cared for Red Dawn. That was more of a teenage movie to me growing up.
Is that the one with Chris Hemsworth?
No, stop it. Get out. Get out. At least he said Hemsworth and not Josh Peck. So, because, that was a thing. Jesus Christ. So Dad bought these 3 movies. So I grew up with these 3. I actually got to watch The Hunt for Red October pretty quickly once he got it. Love that movie. As a kid, I was still enthralled in that movie. And I mean, I've watched it since and going, it's a very talky movie, but it's still it's Tom Clancy, right? Yeah. So it's awesome. And I actually have the steelbook of it and I love it. And then it was later on, once Dad got me into action movies, it was after I watched Rambo. Dad's like, I've got another movie. You liked Rambo, especially Rambo 3. I think you're going to like this one. So we're going to watch Red Scorpion. And I remember sitting there watching it, just fell in love with the movie. It was He-Man. I had already seen He-Man at the time. And I was like, oh, this guy's badass. Oh, this is like Rambo. Oh, this is cool. Well, he got a tattoo of a scorpion. This is awesome. And then we owned it. So I spent a lot of summers just being like, I want to watch Red Scorpion today. Go, a week or 2 later, watch Red Scorpion. I've probably seen this movie, I don't know, 20, 30 times in my lifetime. And then, it kind of faded away from memory a little bit. And then I saw Nate and I got Deadly Spawn to do for the podcast, which is a fantastic alien movie. You've heard us talk about it on the show. We both got the Blu-rays or DVDs. We didn't have Blu-ray of it yet. We just got the regular DVD. And Synops is the one that put it out. And Synops movies come with a fucking catalog in their things. And let me tell you something, boys. If you want
I'm
you
well aware.
You want some boobs? You want some naughty? That shit's in that catalog. But before you get to that, there's all the stuff that they got rights to. And I'm like, okay, B movie, D movie, Red Scorpion. What? I ordered it immediately, got it, have it on Blu-ray now. Came with the DVD and Blu-ray, and my Blu-ray's the uncensored version. So I've got it even extended now with the deleted scenes.
Is it gorier? Like, is that what they cut out?
I don't feel like it's gorier. I think they just added a little bit more of the story that I think was cut for time.
Okay.
It's not a huge difference. I honestly, because I haven't watched the theatrical in so long, I don't know if I can even tell you what was added versus this. I know there was stuff that was filmed that never even got in the uncensored. There's a whole like nighttime assault battle thing that there's clips of that you can find, but never released. So who knows? But that's my extensive history. So nonetheless, next week it's going to be kind of similar to the history of to be continued of why Charlie went. B action is going to make you see red this month. So that's pretty much me.
Well, to piggyback off of what you just said, the last thing this movie needs is more time added to it.
This is
in my opinion.
I think it's fair. This is what I'll say. There's stuff it needs and there's stuff it doesn't need. I can admit that watching that now. Like, there's definitely places that I can clip this up and make it tight. Mm-hmm. There's also some stuff this movie desperately needs added to it. But what are you going to say, Dustin?
There's one character I would get rid of immediately if I'm cutting anything.
If you say Dewey, I'm going to be pissed.
Is that the fucking American?
Yeah, that's Dude. Emmett Walsh, sir.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry you have an affinity for him, man, but god damn it, dude. Like the fact that he's sitting at this campfire after they broke out of the first gulag that they're in, right? And he's like, man, you know what I would like? As they're all starving and fucking trying to savor. So he goes, I'd love a big old fat ass cheeseburger right now with a cold ass beer. And Dolph Lundgren's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. We would all be like that.
But not in front of, I would never do that in front of other people in the situation I'm in. I don't
Dewey
want to.
doesn't give a shit. He
doesn't.
That,
That's the problem.
He's
can't-
comedic relief.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say, without Dewey, there's no comedy in this, and it's not like it's a comedy movie.
Comedy is my point.
No,
I don't need it.
But not to like make it any worse, but to me, I thought it needed more comedy. This is our differences, right? Like I was like, okay, I'm going to tell you, this movie is Rambo and Crocodile Dundee. Okay, Rambo,
I can see
Crocodile
that.
Dundee. I wanted more Crocodile Dundee. I wanted more of like these hilarious moments where he does something because he's a big fucking mountain of a man, like beat people's asses, where I would kind of like laugh about it. And so for me, not that I want less action, I still want the action too, but I was just like, I wish it not a lighter movie or a PG movie or anything.
No.
I just wanted something different, because when I was watching it, because there's a point where he trains with the Bushmen, they save him, and the guy's like, brings him back to life and trains him in the way they do things. And I was like, man, I just want that movie. To me, I was like, I just want that movie. That was
awesome. I love
the second half of this movie is awesome. I was like, I fucking love this.
Once
100%.
Once he's like exiled from the military is when it gets really good.
Yeah.
Because not for nothing, like I guess I didn't understand it, because I thought he was sent to kind of like watch over this guy that he ends up being in jail with, because he saves him from being killed like 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's his path to his target.
Yeah,
he knows.
Okay, I must have missed that part then.
Get him to trust him. Yeah, that's the beginning. He's like, you need to get this guy to trust you and take you to this guy.
We're transferring him to this facility. That's why Dolph is there as advisor. That's what the Cuban guy kept calling.
Okay.
So look, let's start right here. This movie originally was like several different things, but Joseph Zito, that directed this, like Dolph even has said, I don't really know exactly what his plan was. All I know is at the end, this kind of turned into an anti-apartheid movie, which is fine. I mean, we're not for that. But what's happening in this movie was actually happening as they were filming the movie. Dolph talks about that, like where they could see the jets flying over, and it was the South Africans fighting the Russians and Cubans.
Yeah.
That to me, I was like, that's fucking surreal to be like that was there. But you have to understand, like there's multiple parts in this movie. And look, I get it. As a kid, I didn't pay attention to that shit. It was guns, all this other stuff. It's awesome at the end, and I forget about the beginning. Watching it now, so many times I've seen it, you start realizing that, the Russians only used the Cubans as long as they were useful, but didn't really like the Cubans. If you pay attention, Dolph only kills Cubans.
Yeah.
He never killed his brothers,
just
from the Russian side. Well, the one side. But, like when he throws them out of the truck,
yeah.
Those are the Russians that he threw out of the truck. But the people he just flat out shoots are the Cubans, even though they're the same side, quotation marks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
but there's a lot of.
But the guy driving the truck wasn't Russian, right? Like he was.
No, but he also he was neither. He was probably South African, but one of the ones that were pro that. So he kicks him out of the thing. So
he just goes. He goes, "Go on now, get."
He's like,
dude,
I must break you.
He eats shit when he jumps out of the truck. Like he was supposed to like tuck and roll or something and forgot to tuck.
Yeah,
the stunts in this movie
are really good.
Really good.
It's good, but when you find out that, so I was watching. There's a interview with Dolph that Synops did, and he goes, because Dolph talks about, like, I did a lot of my own stunts. There was I had a stunt guy, but me going from the motorcycle onto the truck was me.
Stunt Dolph Lundgren. How do you do that shit? You find another human being that size.
It's
camera
amazing.
Angles.
Yeah, that too.
It's like Paul Rudd.
Just come here, let me shave your head and put a hat on you. There you go, you're Dolph. Well, like Dolph did all this stuff, but he was talking like, he goes, all the explosions was dynamite. He goes, everything being fired off were rockets. They were with the South African military all that shit was real. There's a stunt man other than the guy that falls out of the truck. The side of his face eats shit from a crate that explodes not 10 feet behind his head. And you see it in camera, his head slightly turned, and this piece of wood cracks him across the face, and he turns like, motherfucker, and rolls. And I'm like, that almost killed a man. Like, I'd be surprised they weren't like actual. There's another story, I'll save it for later, that's a part of this that my jaw was on the floor listening to Dolph talk about. Fuck it, I'll tell you what it is right now, because I'll forget. I'll forget. He's talking about I forget what the guy actually did, but he was teaching Dolph like military things, like how to use the guns, all these tactics. Well, they were having such problem with where they were that they would have like lines for electrical or communication or something running. There were these, like, I guess we'll call them bandits for lack of a better word, were cutting these lines and waiting for the service people to come out, kill the service people, and steal their trucks and all their shit. Well, they sent this one dude out because he knew what was going on, and he drove out there and he stopped short and he's looking at it like, yeah, no, I'm not falling for this shit. Goes the long way around them, basically, cuts them off, comes back the way they're not expecting. And he said, there's like this 18, 19-year-old kid. This is Dolph telling the story. 18, 19-year-old kid sitting there with one of the RPGs that fires out of a rifle. They would have the grenade piece that come out, and it was a modified RPG. And he's like sitting there ready to shoot. And all he had on him was the Beretta from training that had a blank in it. And the kid had the RPG in it. So it's like launch the grenade and everyone dies, but there's no bullets in it. So he pulls out his Beretta, fires the gun, scares the shit out of the kid. The kid and him are looking at each other, and the kid decides, I'm saying kid, but teenager, whatever, young adult.
That's fair.
Yeah. Pulls the grenade out of the rifle, grabs his clip to load his own gun. This guy loads the real bullets he has on him in his Beretta and kills this kid. Boom, boom, boom. Has done that before. And Dolph's like, he goes, it was like, yep, I just had to go out there and do it. Just another person I've had to kill in the line of, doing my job. And came back and kept filming the fucking movie.
Dude.
I'm listening to this going, is it cool that we can talk about this? I think this is like the statutes of limitations time that you can bring this shit up.
Wow.
Jaw on the floor, dude. And Dolph is just sitting there. You could tell Dolph's like, I'm about to tell you something that's going to blow your fucking mind. And I'm just like, holy shit.
And that's kind of relevant now too. Like look at when the Olympics were in Brazil, right? Like knowing that there's like people who snatch shit off of people in Brazil.
Snatch people. They were kidnapping people too. Yeah.
And you'd be like, yeah, I'd go over there and kick the shit out of that 9-year-old kid, not knowing Big Brother at 16 years old is around the corner with an AR-15 ready to rip.
Yeah.
And it's wild to think about that. Like when countries are like that, like,
and
or not even that's resorted to, not that they're like that. Like that's what they've resorted to.
Well, so it's survival for them. I mean, they want to get the stuff and they trade it, but it was just very insane and surreal to listen to him talk about everything going on with how just to make this movie. So this movie, they kind of went for this idea that it's going to be this big actioneer, but even Dolph was like, Rocky IV was a drama. It's not an action. Thank you for backing me up on that, by the way. Rocky movies aren't action movies. But he was like, Red Scorpion definitely is an action movie. He goes, but it's also like a journey movie, a religious, a spiritual, not religious, but a spiritual type movie where he comes to terms that he's on the wrong side of history, and he has to make a decision. So he admitted, like, and I mean, he's even saying, like, is it a great movie? No, he goes, but I love it. He goes, it has its flaws. I love that I made it. And there's so many good things about it. It outweighs the few bad, that people may call it. But there is a really, really good story in this one. It just takes a little bit to tell it.
Like, don't get me wrong, man. I did not like this movie just because I didn't like Dewey. Like,
that was just me and you playing because I love Dewey. Number one, he was like in Missing in Action with Chuck Norris. He's been in he's another one of those like everyman actors.
He reminded me so hard, and I looked like 8 times because I was telling myself that it was him, but he reminded me so much of Grandpa from House of a Thousand Corpses.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, dude! Like he is. Don't wake up, Grandma. Dude, that's who I swore the fuck it was, but he was not. It's not him. He was in something else I seen.
No, yeah,
That
he's what people picture
What did
Americans. Loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, loud music.
Dude, I love the radio. Like he's
gun ho. Like he has no really understanding of what dangers he's in. I don't think until the end when his ass almost gets clapped. But otherwise, he's just running around like fuck it, nothing bad's gonna happen to me, or he's hiding when things really do.
He pops up out of the water and what was that dude's name? Kalunda. He's like, "You okay over there?" He goes, "Well, I figured if you died, somebody needed to be around to tell the story."
I mean, he's a journalist, so I get it, right? Like he's there to witness what's happening.
He fits, and he is the I don't fucking trust Dolph.
Yeah,
and I think that's key.
Dude, that's very American of him, though. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah,
it's like,
we're at the end of the
right.
Cold War, Dustin.
I'm just saying, like, I get it, but it's just like, man, because there was a few parts that it was just kind of like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, there are times where Dolph just eats so much shit from people and nothing happens, right? He takes the punches, he takes the gut checks, he takes this, he takes that. Dewey walks up and smacks him in the stomach with his gun, and Dolph's all of a sudden incapacitated.
Well, that's the butt of a rifle hitting you. Like
I don't
feel like that's a little bit different.
I'm saying these he got into fucking fights and gulags and the bars and dude's fucking racking his ribs, and he's eating it.
That just means that first dude at the beginning that couldn't punch worth shit.
No,
he loosened it. It's like you know when you hand your wife the jar and she opens it, you go, "Oh, I loosened it for you."
Or maybe wanted to make himself look vulnerable in front of them, right? Like,
that's true too.
You can trust me. Like, you hurt me real bad.
No, dude, because right after that he gets picked up by the Russians and then he gets fucked up there too. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be the wrong time to do that.
I feel like that's when he was probably, not to say vulnerable, but that was at his lowest point. He's like, if he's got a plan, he's going to walk in this bar. I'm going to fucking fight somebody. I'm going to get this guy to fight me. That means I'm tightened up in my core. I'm ready for him just to, for me to eat shit. He's also been walking across the desert for days. He was trapped in this cell. And then that cell, that just reminded me of like seeing the Hulk trapped in something, and he's punching that fucking wall, dude. And it's just fist prints coming out the other side.
And that dude had the gall to tell him to shut up. And I'm like, dude, like if I'm watching you do that, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. I'm not.
I'm like, bro, you gotta pee. I'll let you out. You ain't got to keep doing that. I'll let you go. But so look, third movie, he's not the greatest actor in the world. He's just trying to get across that he is a troubled soldier who's not. He's now realized, oh, this is the evil that we are fighting are these people. That's not what I've been sold. That's not what's he's brainwashed. Let's just put it that way. He's 100% brainwashed. Yeah, he's brainwashed into everything. It's about duty. It's about honor. He is Spetsnaz, all of this stuff. And now he's having to come to terms with everything he believed and what he's witnessing with his eyes now. Not to mention, it doesn't help that everyone's trying to fucking kill him, even though he is technically under, cover right now. But still, that would wear on a person,
cover, dude. That's Dolph with a fucking mustache.
Undercover motherland. That's how that.
But I brought it up earlier in the episode, man, and I've never been a huge motorcycle rider at all. I like how they look. I used to work at a motorcycle cafe, but the motorcycle that Dolph rides in this, they'd actually, like a couple years ago, there's a company called Ural. They just came out with these, and they look like these fucking World War II / foreign motorcycles with these cool ass sidecars.
Yeah.
And I said, if I ever get a motorcycle, it's going to be one of those because it has 3 wheels. and I can do it. I can ride a motorcycle without 3 wheels. I can do the 2-wheel bikes. It doesn't matter to me. But
Dude, I'm with you. I feel much more comfortable with 4 wheels under me than 2, but I can ride a motorcycle.
Yeah, but I loved it. Like as soon as I seen that, I was like, man, that's a good fucking looking bike. And just too bad that Dolph is like 4 times too big for it.
Which is, it's fine. He ended up on it. It's not like that was his vehicle of choice.
No, I know.
And I like that. Look, we're talking about it. I love this chase. This is
it's a great
awesome.
scene. Great action sequence.
This is that. This isn't like PM entertainment where there's 15 minutes of action at the beginning of the movie. It took us a minute, but this is our big action piece right now.
It had Indiana Jones vibes. Like if you've ever seen any of those chases with the Nazis where he's in a bike with a sidecar and
it was Last Crusade when he's jousting.
It was just like awesome
I haven't
because
seen Last Crusade.
It has that total vibe.
Damn it, there's this guy. There's this guy again. But no, and it's not like muscle cars or anything. It's troop transports.
Yeah.
One of the fast moving, attack vehicles that does, can do some fucking damage. That dude fires that rocket and it goes through the front windshield of the car. Dolph's just like unfazed. And also one of my favorite like tropes in these kind of movies is when what's happening is when Dolph's on top of the transport and he gets over to the hatch because it's a gunner hatch at the top of it. It makes sense. And he yoinks that motherfucker right up out of the seat and chucks him out of the truck. Yeah. I don't care how many times I see it. I love that shit. Just
dude.
Whoop, he's gone.
It's very inhuman of him. You know what I mean? Like it's like you want to like they're making you believe like he's this bigger than life, exactly like a machine,
big red machine.
I feel like Dolph could have yoinked me at some point.
No, I get it. Like I love that though because he's not like an ordinary guy. That's why I laughed my ass off when you said he had a stunt double. How the fuck do you?
I have no idea. I mean, and I think that's definitely what they're going for with this movie is they treat Dolph as a machine, as a weapon.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole reason that they tell him that basically, you're our greatest weapon to send up against him. You're the best we have. Yeah. And, and even that didn't work as we get into it. But because this is where we're gonna have a little bit of a difference. I've got a lot of history with this movie. I've watched it several times. I've gotten over my dislikes to where now my likes outweigh my dislikes. There is a lot of, okay, we got to understand what's going on. Let's listen to him talk a little bit. Wait, who is that guy? Oh, okay, there's that guy. Oh shit, is that Brian James? Man, I can't wait till their epic fight at the end.
Who?
Negative.
Oh, Brian James.
Brian James. That's right. I did see him in this.
Yeah, you see him.
Awesome Russian accent, by the way.
Oh, we will go to war. I swear to God, I don't know what he was thinking.
That's what he's over there reading the fucking book as like he's like auditioning for Baron Zemo, right? So, like, read this fucking book to activate the Winter Soldier.
Like, I looked it up. I've seen this movie, and even today I went, wait, where the fuck was Brian James? Hold on a minute. And I backed it up. I went through the whole in battle again. Oh, fuck. Did he die earlier? And I went to the assault where Secunda saves the little girl from the helicopter and they fire him. Like, maybe he got a shot. Oh, fuck, no, he's not there either. And then I asked Google, and Google's like, oh, yeah, this character was in there, and he's quite prevalent in that, and then somehow dies at the end. That's it?
Off screen, man.
He got no like big fight sequence, and I'm just like, well, that fucking actually kind of sucks now that I know that. Like, it's Brian James, motherfucker. He's like, he wasn't a nobody when this movie came out. He's like, fuck this. I'm gonna go do Steel Frontier next. That's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna get a bigger role.
Yeah, he went from Dolph Lundgren to Joe Lara, man. Like that's an upgrade.
I think. Like
more of a lateral move.
As we're getting halfway through the movie. That's kind of where my favorite part rolls in, where he's the guy. He tried to kill the leader right in his sleep. They were smarter than him. I was like, dude, there's nobody in that fucking bed. What are you doing? And he goes to like stab him, and then the lights come on. It's like, we got you, bitch.
Oh, dude, it wasn't just lights came on. That motherfucker lit his cigar in the dark, and that's when you're like, fucked up. Up.
But they fuck them up and they're like, we're not going to kill you. We're going to embarrass you by giving you back to them. Like, there's nothing you can do to stop us. You know what I mean? Like, your best can't even take us out. So they like tie his ass up in the desert
and they're like,
leave him.
And they'll do worse to him than we could ever live with ourselves to do.
When you said that, I was like, oh yeah, man, they're like, he's going to be like a disgrace to them, or like beat the shit out of him, probably, and try to kill him or whatever, you know. But yeah, so this is where we get to follow the character, and this is where it really picks up for me, really good. And I think that's kind of the problem, is that whole first half could have been condensed somehow to make it a little bit quicker pace. I don't need to see like 3 or 4 different of these African villages get murdered, right? You could have done 1, maybe 2, and showed how vicious they are with the flamethrowers and all that shit on just one village, right? So we know that these guys are awful. They're dropping chemicals from helicopters. They're burning people, shooting them, women, children, all that shit. I was just like, you could have just done like 1 of those instead of all these like slow moments where he sees another burned village and another burned village. I'm like, all right, we just need 1.
Mulan did it better.
And then we see the more important one later, when he's become a part of this tribe. Like, you know, he's one of them. They get destroyed, and that's a big deal. That's when it's like, oh shit, man! Like, he likes these people, and they fucking killed him. That's when it was like a big turning point for me. I was like, this is cool.
Now, see, that's where I'm like, I watched that again today, Mickey, and I know growing up I had the same thought that they killed Gal's village, but when I watched it again today, I'm like, there's a lot of modern shit and clothes in that. I don't think it was Gal's village. I think they walked up on another village that was wiped out, because to me, I think that was kind of important. And this is the problem. They don't stay on important shit. No one's seen the Bushmen. That's like this.
He's the only one that's seen them.
Yeah, they're mysterious. I would have to think it's not that easy to fucking just see them and kill them. But I was thinking that today, Mickey. I was like, that's right. This is Gal's, right? And I don't think it was. I was looking at the surroundings going, that's not the Bush people. Like, there's too many like modern things around in that camp. Mm-hmm. I think it's just Gal going, like, seeing it up close for the first time.
Yeah.
And you know, they never tell you what the chemical is, but they call it the blue rain.
Yeah.
That even if they don't kill them with the flamethrowers or the guns, it doesn't fucking matter. They're dead anyway.
Right.
Like, my guess is it's worse to die from that shit.
Kind of like some Agent Orange type shit.
I was thinking that, like anthrax, liquefied, or some just wild stuff. It's water.
It's chemical warfare, which is bad.
It's water with blue dye, food coloring in it, which is fine. But they so you can see where Zito's trying to tell a very, very serious story.
Yeah.
And bring awareness to something that's going on.
It's there.
It's there. It's just like Rambo, the 4th one.
Yeah.
Where he goes to Burma.
Yeah.
And they were like, why did you go there? He goes, because that shit's actually happening. And people need to fucking know and quit ignoring it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I feel like Zito was doing, is this shit's happening. It's not cool. Even Warner Brothers backed out because they're like, dude, you guys are dabbling in some shit we don't want to be associated with, whether it's on the good or not. They just, again, they want money from everywhere.
Right.
And they backed out of the distribution deal, which I think also hurt the movie as well. But this movie was a monster with rentals. Like,
I read that it flopped because of its budget, and the budget originally started out at $8 million, but because what you talked about earlier with this actual warfare going on and relocating, it ended up being like 16.
Yeah,
like it doubled just because of complications. But they said it was a monster when it came to physical media for this movie. Like, this was one that it definitely made its money back for sure.
And I think that's an issue. We're watching an $8 million movie. I don't see the other $8 million in this.
It's all in travel costs, probably.
Exactly. It's relocating.
And like paying off government.
Dude, greasing wheels, going and fixing that. How many more bullets does that motherfucker need to go fix that line again that got cut? We don't know. I mean, that guy gets extra, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
That's where the $8 million went.
I feel like that this movie had a lot stacked against it. It's also, you would fully expect this being like a canon movie. It's not. Yeah. It's not even a canon movie. This is before PM. It's not a PM movie. It's this random out of nowhere production company that just popped this movie out, fully filmed in South Africa. You know, it's the little movie that tried. I find that endearing, and I have a lot of nostalgia and history with it, but I also am aware of its failures. I feel like the beginning definitely, Dolph said also that when he read the script, it had an amazing opening. And my God, after I heard him say it, I'm like, why the fuck did you not find budget for this?
I would have liked to, see that.
So
Mickey, are you out of your mind?
What?
No.
No.
Out of bullets.
Out of bullet. That is the greatest fucking line.
That fucking opening though. It was good. That was
Dude,
the best part of that half of the movie, man.
I loved it. But Dolph said when he read the script, the original opening was Nikolai was in a battle in like Serbia or some shit. It was a winter setting. He is in the cold. When you think Russia, you think cold, you think snow. I'm not watching that movie, you know. And he goes, and it starts with a battle that shows how badass he is, all this other stuff. And he goes, and then it felt right because now he's sent to the desert. He's a fish out of water. He's in a new element that he's not used to. And it worked in his mind better. And he goes, for whatever reason, and he's like, I still don't know other than money. They cut that part and we never did it. And he goes, and I think that hurts it. And I'm like, yeah, now that I know, I agree. This movie starts with straight to business. Here's what your plan is. Here's what you're going to do. We get some fun, you know, lightheartedness with him getting not drunk at the bar. I love that he's faking it. He's swishing the vodka around in his mouth, starts the fight.
Punches that bald dude right in the face.
Unloads this AK, and they're like, what's wrong with you? Are you out of your mind? He's like, no, out of bullets. And then burps in the motherfucker's face. I'm like, yes.
Bad as fuck, man. But right here is kind of like Mickey said, like when we get to this turning point of him having all these fever dreams, getting stung by all these scorpions, wearing the Lemmy shorts, dude. Like,
dude, and never takes them off. Damn it!
I am so surprised that dude, his pockets are hanging out of them Daisy Dukes. I'm surprised his fucking dick wasn't there, dude.
It was taped. They had to tape that monster up.
Those shorts were cut so short. And then he walks in, like they go back to the village where this leader is apparently dying. Like, I wonder what did they say what the time frame is?
I don't know, but he got shot in that battle though. He was saving that little girl. Like the helicopter was coming in. Man. He caught a bullet. Yeah.
So there's
they don't really show it, but it's implied because he falls down forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he hands her off into a hut with other people, and he slumps, and then the commander knows he got him. So the time difference is right before that assault. So Dolph has been saved by the Bushmen and is now going through his spiritual journey. And we're again, this is where they probably should have built it up a little bit more so we knew what time passage was happening. But all they show us is, there's a meeting. He's going to do this big speech. They show the radios. And that's where Mickey said we get like all these annihilations of tribes that it just keeps getting repetitive. We don't need to see it all, but you kind of have to piece together that it's from the point of the helicopter killing Secunda. That's right about the end of Dolph's journey with Gao. And now he goes running back. So now they have Secunda in the hut. He's dying from the bullet wounds, but he's just alive just enough because it makes sense. Fine, it's a movie logic, but Secunda needs to be the one that allows Dolph to come back in. And he sees the mark of the Bushmen because obviously
it's all yadded up. Yeah.
Dude, but by the way,
I never want a tattoo like that. Oh my God.
That we're talking about Gao and the Bushmen and all that. That is a real Bushman.
That's a real tribe.
And he is 95 years old, bro. I usually read the IMDb trivia and I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. And I was like, holy shit, that dude's 95 years old and he's a real African Bushman.
What is absolutely silly about that shit though, is when they're walking shoulder to shoulder.
You mean elbow to shoulder?
Shoulder to waist?
I feel like that is Charlie. That is you standing next to Pete. I feel like that's how that shit is, dude. Because this guy,
accurate.
Seeing, like, I read that too, Mickey. Like reading because I was like, man, that guy is really like method acting at this point. I'm like, wow, but no, I read that he was a real.
And that was his tribe too. Like that was part of his deal. It's like the only way I'll do it is if they can follow me around. And I was like, that's crazy.
Well, and because he's the chieftain.
He's
like
the legit.
That's their main dude. They're like, you're not going to fuck with him, right? We're going to follow you. Might as well put us in the movie. Okay, we'll do that.
But just seeing how frail he was, like now knowing he was 95, but he was so frail. It was like a skeleton wearing skin, and I'm like, wow, that's fucking awesome. And then read that it was the real deal. And I'm like, it made it even better.
Because a lot of that stuff they were doing was probably legit. Because, or at least I would hope that. I know he probably couldn't speak English, or at least not very well, other than a few words.
Oh my God.
In real life. But
who would you cast, real quick, Mickey, to dub over him to give him an action movie voice? Oh my God.
Christopher Walken.
Like all time, or just somebody current?
It would probably be James Earl Jones's voice, right? Like that's what you would do.
I couldn't hold myself when James Earl Jones' voice came out of fucking Gal's mouth.
Louis Gossett Jr.
Oh yes, Chappie. I am down. Let me tell you though, look, I love Dolph. I love everyone in this movie. Gal's the best fucking actor.
Thank you.
Only one,
because he was just being himself.
It was him. Yeah. His laugh when he's chuckling is so goddamn genuine and heartwarming. Like, oh my God.
And when they come back and see that village and like he's legit upset, I was like, I'm sad for this guy, even though I feel like he just lost everybody. But you know, he had like the Indian, the Indian commercial where you throw the trash and you have the tear.
Yes.
I was like, holy shit. And it was this movie may be a B movie or whatever, but the cinematography is really good. And there's a beautiful shot of him standing with the mountains behind him when the sun is setting. And I was like, holy fuck, like I want a poster.
And that's some of the best things. Like people shit on like these low budget movies. Guess how you were low budget? You went on fucking location and filmed these things. Yeah. So they're
which location, Charlie?
Oh,
that's probably like the fifth location that they had
probably
to
probably,
but they're in Africa.
Somewhere. In the rains down in Africa.
Yeah. Well, the first place, the first one they were supposed to go to and they couldn't, which is the first time the budget got blown. Dolph's talking about it. And he goes, yeah, we were all set up. We had everything ready to go. And then we got kicked out. And they're like, the guy's like, kicked out? What do you mean? He goes, the governor, mayor, whatever guy that ran that area we were going to film in, all of a sudden said, no, we don't trust you. Get out. Because
it was Johannesburg, wasn't it?
No, it was just north of Johannesburg. Okay, it was close. But Dolph goes, the guy that kicked him out apparently watched a movie a couple of days before about a film crew that came into a small village or town and took it over and held it hostage.
Oh,
so
shit.
Now that's why he thinks shit's going to happen if someone comes and films in his town.
I can't blame him. I can't blame him.
He kicked him out. And Dolph's just like, he watched a movie and they kicked us out thinking we were like, that's what the movie was about, was the film crew took over a town. Not that it actually happened. It's just a movie. And this guy's like, God. No. It's
Lord
so
have
fun.
Mercy.
There's so many layers to this movie that I love that I know so much about it. Like there's still more commentary and interviews I want to watch about this, but I adore this movie to death. Even though, yes, I can poke holes into places. I will tell you the biggest, I think this is the biggest one because my second egregious failure is at the end. My one egregious thing that this movie does, that if you're going to be an action movie, is once he comes back to the village and Secunda's like, you have the mark of the hunter, you're now back into it, and everyone's
which is
like,
a scorpion tattoo. I don't think we said it.
Yeah.
Important.
Well, red scorpion. So, yeah. So, and, Kalunda is like, no, we're done. Let's get out of here. And the one guy tries to hand him
one word away from fucking resurrecting deadites, dude.
Yeah. Nikto.
Stop.
Latu. But he's standing there and this one dude hands him his spear back. And instead of grabbing the spear, he grabs his shotgun.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. And he goes, let's go kick some ass. Where's my goddamn action movie montage of everyone getting ready and me watching Dolph armor up? That it's missing. It goes from that to the battle.
We needed the commando scene, man.
The Rambo, the commandos,
Dude,
all of that
he's
shit.
almost fucking commando in that scene, dude. That's all he's wearing are the
It's
goddamn
fine.
Daisy
He's still got his
Dukes.
fucking shorts on.
But I want to see everyone I need that preparation for battle. I need that scene in these movies. That gets you hyped. That's like, yes, it's getting ready to happen. This is when the shit's going to hit the fan. Not, bam, here it is. Now here's the fight. Yeah. The other egregious thing this movie does, as badass as this final fight is, the movie just ends. It just, yay! They could have freeze framed with all their arms up in the air jumping. That's how this feels. You didn't stop apartheid. You only killed like 1-2 generals in this one town. There's still a shitload of Russian soldiers around. What did we win? I don't know. But the ending is just kind of like, and you didn't kill Brian James on screen. I don't know.
I think also another thing that the effects looked great. Like you said, like the explosions were awesome. The kills in this are really good. And I think what they did is they underused Tom Savini in this movie.
For sure.
I was waiting for who was going to bring it up. That Tom Savini was involved with this.
Yeah, he did the makeup for this. And it's also cool, like knowing that he was a war photographer too. So it's like it's stuff that he's very familiar with.
Yes.
And I really feel like they were underutilized because I was reading on like one kill that he really wanted to do, but couldn't do it because they had to use that other $8 million to fucking relocate. Yeah,
they couldn't afford to blow up someone's head. Yeah. That should be a prerequisite in an action movie. I need someone's head to explode. Like,
I think Tom Savini should just have like a display of which head are we blowing up today, boys.
Right. It didn't have to look like anyone. It could have been a mannequin head. We would
could have been from behind too. You just see the hair.
Or Mickey, what should have happened is you see the head go and you see Dolph through like a hole.
Holding a shotgun.
At the back of his head, holding the fucking shotgun, dude. That's how that kill should have went down.
We do get something pretty all fucking badass though instead. Yeah. We're all sitting on that one right now, and I know we are. But
you already know what my kill of the week is.
But so for all of its flaws and everything, though, like I said, I still have a lot of nostalgia for it, and I still have a lot of fun with it. And this, like you're talking, this final battle, good God, it's everywhere.
Dolph
It's
picks up a fucking car.
A truck.
Yeah, he does.
The truck, a vehicle. By its
cannon on the back of it.
Its wheel.
An armored vehicle. Let's just keep adding all of the adjectives we can. It was an armored anti-tank truck, big tires with a fat American in the seat. On the side he's lifting out of a 3-foot hole.
Dead lifted that shit, dude. And I'm like, God damn it, man. Like that's probably where the legs of his pants went. They probably just bust off.
They just blew off at that moment.
Dude, I bet you Dewey at that point was almost shitting bricks because he was sitting there. He goes, I actually tried to fight that man one time.
You stay on your side of the jail cell and we'll be fine.
Dude. God damn.
How long does it take to load a tank though? Because that tank sat there for a long time.
That dude, he had a jam or something. He's like, "Fuck! I can't get that goddamn thing to shoot."
or he only had the one, and he's like trying to intimidate him.
I love that because they were using real shit. The legitimacy of it. If you watch Dolph when he jumps up in that truck to fire that anti-tank cannon, you see him slam his hand onto the firing pin mechanism. Yeah. That's how that shit works. It's not a trigger. That thing was a goddamn cannon on the end, and the firing mechanism is on top. And you see his like giant fucking arm slap it, and it fires. He fired a goddamn rocket. Okay, that's all there is to it. You can't tell me that was fake. He blew something up.
He's sitting here trying to justify explosions to us, Mickey.
I'm trying. It's not
justify like shit's blowing up.
It's not a justification. It's an emphasis. I'm trying to emphasize.
Okay,
he's trying to give us the authenticity of this film. Like, you know what I mean?
Right?
Or legit, dude.
Or he's like
legit Bushman and a legit cannon.
He's like, man, I wish that was me.
Oh fuck yeah! I wish it was
exactly.
D.
That's what it is.
I mean, he walks into this fucking headquarters and grabs the BFG, the
Dude.
big fucking gun.
That I love the Equalizer 2000, but I really love this fucking gun. It just looks intimidating to me.
And I love that for what this movie forgot half the time, they at least showed the weapon being used earlier and the giant fucking baseball size holes in those targets.
Yeah.
So that now when he grabs it, you realize it's fucking shit up when he fires it. I think the only thing I would ever change is the fucking battery operated that would turn on when he's holding it. I'm like, I don't need that. I don't need that.
It's got a cooling system.
I don't know what it has because it's based off of, I think it's called an FAL, but it's modified. So you know, like you can actually see the magazine chamber below is empty, and I think they added the drum to the top. And I'm not mad. I think it's badass. But he takes in this movie. I wouldn't care if I hated this movie, but this movie has just something that makes my heart just get bigger. Is anytime I see a giant goddamn Russian helicopter in a movie.
Oh, dude.
I want
Rambo style. Yeah.
exactly. Like I want to see something that shouldn't fly and fuck shit up. Like I don't like that they're spraying the bullshit, but all that's going through my head. But I it's just something about
throwing grenades.
It's a fucking flying fortress, and there's just guns everywhere, and I'm just like, yes, I love it. Give me more.
Hell yeah.
It's like a tank with the fucking blade is what it looks like.
Yes.
It's a flying
It's a flying tank. It is.
It's a flying tank. And you see like the little minigun in the front, like before Secunda dies, you actually see the little barrels and the flame spinning around. I don't know. It's just, it's in that one it's a modified helicopter. Obviously they added a bunch of shit to it, but I don't care. I don't fucking care.
Charlie, we need a helicopter that looks like the Equal 2000.
The Equalizer 5000. This one flies, bitches.
We're going to space, baby.
Fuck yes, we're going to space. Oh my god!
I like that he runs into that guy from the bar again in that headquarters with the broken nose. The nose you already broke. That shit was awesome to me.
So this is just to drive my point home about Dewey. Okay, it's the main reason why I like Thor in like the first two Thor movies where he's like unintentionally funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll do shit like what Thor would do, but at a regular human level. You know what I mean? Like they're sitting in the diner and he's throwing fucking dishes around and shit, doing the funny stuff. That scene where Dolph runs into the dude and he has a fucking nose brace on is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
That's where the comedy should have been. It's like the stuff that Dolph would do that's unintentionally funny because he's a giant man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's just a bigger than life person. And like we watch him rip his fucking pant legs off for Daisy Dukes type of stuff, or watching him hallucinate in the scorpion state and stuff like that, to where I didn't need the comedic relief because Dolph was already doing that. That's my biggest gripe about the movie. It's just it could have been better when it came to that.
I like the fact though that Dewey, it's like Dewey's mouth was as big as Dolph was physically. You know what I mean? Like he talked that much shit. But again, I think he's needed in the story. He is, besides Secunda, he is the most distrusting of Dolph immediately. You know, he is that, fuck the Russians. We don't believe. He goes, anytime shit happened and they walked up on it, he goes, you did this. Yeah. You know, he wouldn't say your people. He looked at Dolph and went, you did this. This is your fault. This is happening. And he just never trusted it. And I just liked it. And I liked that he was just that way no matter who he was talking to. Yeah. Like, he was just loud and obnoxious, but he was there for a purpose with the war journaling, which I think is his biggest, like, saving grace for his character. Like, you don't hate him. You don't want him to die at the end because he's actually there for a purpose. He wants the world to know what's going on. And then Dolph doesn't need to be redeemed in the eyes of Kalunda. He needed to be redeemed in the eyes of Dewey. Once he had Dewey on his side, that was like the end of his journey right there. Like, I've now been accepted by my biggest detractor. the person that literally would have shot me if I gave him the chance. I believe that from Dewey.
Yeah.
Dewey would have killed him if given the chance if he thought he needed to. And he
I don't think Dewey would have been fast enough.
Dewey kicked him out of a goddamn truck.
I don't think Dewey'd be fast enough, dude. He gets right back in the fucking truck. What are you talking about?
He goes the long way around, but he does get back inside the truck.
He learned going the long way around from the best, right?
Yeah.
He literally he just did what his fucking tutor did.
Yeah, no, don't go straight for it. Just go around it. I do love that. He's like, get out of here, get it. And then Dolph just points out the fucking windshield, and it's just that road barricade that's blocking them all off during that road chase. God damn, man. Dolph does so much without even saying a word, though, too. Like, I want to praise Dolph. I want to praise Dolph a little bit more than we have. This is his third movie, but he does so much expressive shit without saying something. He's very stoic at times. At the beginning, you feel like, yep, this motherfucker ripped someone's head off. But really by the end, and then Secunda says it, he goes, I see it in his eyes. He has seen the truth and all this. And when you look at Dolph, you're like, I see it. Like he's pulling this shit off. It's working.
He is a changed man.
Yeah. He is a chemical engineer that speaks 27 fucking languages and can still rip your head off and like tons of tournaments and trophies and karate and shit. Like Jesus Christ. And nailed Grace Jones, Brigitte Wilson, and God knows who else back in the day. So fuck. He's awesome. Man. It's a manuary. It's a man's man.
And can pull off Daisy Dukes like nobody else.
Hey, only him and Lemmy I've seen so far, man.
Look, he watched Commando and saw Arnold in that Speedo at the end going, I could pull that off. I could pull that off. Stallone's never done that. I can do that. Stallone was too busy arm wrestling around this time, I think. So
that's right.
All right, boys, we're ready to get into the things.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Which one's first? This has been a while. Hold on.
The boss says we're dealing with John Mortis.
Really? I heard he beat a guy to death with a toilet seat.
What? No way.
It's true. They also said he killed a man with a soft pretzel.
Whoa. I don't even know which one of those sounds cooler. It's definitely the pretzel.
I mean, I definitely see a little bit of John Mortis and Dolph Lundgren.
I was about to ask you, do you think John Mortis just sprayed the room, or do you think he actually hit somebody?
He sprayed the room.
Both.
Both.
Yeah. And hit everybody.
Everybody.
His bullets come out like a
It was like Contra, you know, the one that spread and you shoot the bullets everywhere. I was actually just sitting here going, would John Mortis be comfortable enough in his masculinity to rock those Daisy Dukes? Like, that's what I would like to know. You think he would do it?
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Rambo's going to be like, I didn't do it because there was fucking leeches where I was fighting, so I'm not rocking that shit.
You know what? That's a fair argument.
See, we're there. All right, let's pick our favorite kill. I think we're pretty much all three going to pick the same one, but let's talk about it. Mickey, let's start with you. What's your favorite kill of Red Scorpion?
I guess we're picking the same one. My man gets his arm blown off holding a grenade.
Oh, we're not then.
Okay, cool. All right,
okay.
Cool. So we finally get that really good, like, gory makeup where dude gets his from elbow down blown off. He's holding an anti-tank grenade, like one of those big ones you chuck. It was like a club. He's just talking shit, and that thing switches from automatic to single shot, and he's like, bam, just blows his arm right off like a shotgun.
Oh, that's why, Mickey.
And he's crawling for it, and he just doesn't make it in time. Boom! Blows that whole damn place up. I'm pretty sure I saw a dummy come out of there, too, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm pretty sure there was. It might have been another stunt guy.
That was like the leader of the Cuban forces, I think.
Yeah, that was Zayas. That was the bad... again, Dr. Zayas. Got no fucking arm, Dr. Zayas. That again, now you got to understand factions. Like, this is the Cuban guy. The Russian guy is the one that gets in the helicopter.
Yeah.
Brian James is technically Cuban, but I think they gave him a Russian name. I don't know. He had blonde hair.
I thought he was Russian because he's white and blonde. I was like,
his name was Krasnov. I was like, that sounds Russian as fuck, but he's with the Cubans the whole time. I don't know.
He's the liaison. I don't know.
That's right. Dustin, what about you? What's your favorite kill of a Red Scorpion?
So my favorite kill is in the same scene. as this.
Okay.
Okay.
And
I think I know.
it has everything to do with Dolph Lundgren walking down this hallway, and this guy peeks his head out, and Dolph grabs his ass and punches him. But he doesn't just punch him; he grabs what he's holding, which is a machete.
Yep.
And Dolph had already seen Predator. Dolph had already seen Robo War. He goes, you know what I can do fucking better? And he hurls this machete at this dude's chest, and that shit goes all the way down to the handle.
Yep.
He plugs that dude with that machete, and that dude immediately dead.
Yeah.
Immediately fucking dead. And then what happens, what you just described happens. So
hang around for a while.
what do you think he would say? Like, I feel like it'd be like something like, don't move, or you would lose. Or where's my family? They dead?
Yeah. Just Das Vidania or something.
Let's put a pin in it.
But yeah,
that kill, that should have been the Brian James kill.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
I feel like that machete should have went all the way through. It should have just pierced him, just cleared him.
There should have been somebody behind the wall on the other side that it fucking goes into.
And skewered like 3 people together is what it should have fucking done with how hard.
Took him through the wall with the force.
Yeah, through the wall. Holds him up there. Dolph goes hat trick. You know,
yes.
and just fucking hockeys the shit out of it.
He goes 8-ball corner pocket. Yeah. Charlie, let's hear it, man. What is your kill of the week?
So before my kill of the week, because it is one of those two, I do have to talk about the most cringe, skin-crawling scene in the fucking movie, and we glazed over it. And that's when our fucking Russian Ao Leong torturer comes in while Dolph is tied up, and he unrolls the fucking 8-inch needles and starts sticking these things through like his chest muscle. The only thing I wish he wouldn't do is the whole like I can avoid every vital organ, and then stabs him in the bicep. I'm like, well, yeah, it's pretty fucking easy if you go there, you know. But the collarbone, and this is where I'm like, that was Tom Savini. You can't tell me that's not Tom Savini doing that, because they move the camera behind Dolph, and you see that needle. Like, I would almost believe they were like, Dolph, look, it's gonna heal, but it's gonna look badass. And they actually stabbed him with that motherfucker,
dude,
and it poked through the other side.
And he goes, I usually never make it past 4.
He did.
I have 4D of them. That's some cold fucking shit to say to somebody.
Yeah. But why would you keep carrying 40? Like, I'd drop it down to 10. Like, if I'm not getting,
you never know.
They told him who he was going to be torturing. He was like, "I'll bring the whole set.
I need to bring more. His penis will take 12 by itself."
What would have been great is he had a fucking. If he like pulled open his jacket coat and they were all right there,
baby.
That's what it would have fucking got me.
Look, let's do this. I've always said that action movies and horror movies are very similar. There's just slight changes in plot. If you want to do it right, have that motherfucker open his coat and they're in his skin. And he pulls it out of his own skin and sticks it into Dolph. I mean, it's not hygienic, but we're not worried about that right now.
That would make it worse, though. You'd be like, "Oh god,
no!"
I can see him like walking up to like a briefcase, and he opens this big briefcase up, and it folds out, like kind of like how Ichabod Cranes folds out.
The big doctor thing. Yes.
And he pulls one out, and it's like shaped like a crook, like this. And he goes, and sets it down.
Been
pulls out
shapes.
one. It looks like a Z. He goes, nah.
It's a big old rusty one. He's like, yeah.
Or he gets the corkscrew looking one.
Yeah. But like Mickey's like a fucking Little Shop of Horrors, and he goes, you know why I like these antiques? Because they're dull.
But anyway,
Dull Lundgren.
My actual kill is right there with Mickey, and Mickey left out my favorite fucking thing about it is when the guy ducks around the corner and Dolph's firing through the wall. He goes, I'm well armed, holding the grenade. I'm just still to this day going, God damn it, where's the one-liner of Dolph going, you were armed, and blows the fucking arm off with the grenade holding on.
What arm?
And look, it's not like he just blew his arm off and that was it. This guy crawls to his arm to try to get to the grenade. So this drags out quite a while till it explodes. Like Dolph's able to Dolph even looks around the corner. Oh, it's all the way down there. I got time to get out of the building, and then runs out of the building, and then it blows up. But it's awesome. I remember that as a kid. Like that was my moment, as a kid going, yes, this is awesome. But that's me. I like the arm getting blown off. That's my kill. Yeah. All right, let's pick a poster.
Come on, you guys are making this too easy. You looked way tougher in your mugshots.
I'll start.
All right. Let's hear it.
I don't really remember this one in the rental store, but I've owned this movie forever. At least my dad did. So I always grew up. It was in a yellowish box, so it always stood out from everything else. And that's actually an updated one right there. But it's like, honestly, you can look at almost every poster they did. They were just that many posters running around for all the foreign markets and everything.
Yeah.
But I love the one that Dolph's holding the gun in front of his face. There's Gal. Gal's fucking badass.
Is that He-Man?
That's not what I'm talking about that.
Oh, is that little He-Man hanging out there? But I always like this one because it's got the Russian helicopters and there's a fucking scorpion right on the cover right there. And honestly, I've looked through most of them. There's not a bad poster as far as I'm concerned. It definitely matches the vibe. It's Red Scorpion. Once you watch the movie, you understand why it's a scorpion. But when you're a kid, you didn't give a shit. You watched Black Eagle with Jean-Claude Van Damme. There was no Black Eagles in that movie except a tattoo or something. So, it works. So I definitely say it matches the vibe. Mickey, what say you?
I mean, just looking at the one that's associated with the IMDb homepage, I mean, it's a badass, man. The only thing I don't like is they just used Ivan Drago's picture because he's got the hairdo, the flat top from Ivan Drago instead of his cool mohawk in this one. But otherwise, man, like you've got those badass helicopters. You've got Gao just kind of sitting there watching that beautiful sunset moment from the movie, actually, kind of. And yeah, it's awesome, man. It totally matches the vibe of the movie. And I saw this poster a long time ago before I even knew the movie existed. I was like, dude, that seems kind of cool. So I knew this was cool from the beginning.
Yeah. And to your credit, that was one of the things they said was there's so many posters and stuff, but that is Ivan's haircut. They wanted this so closely associated to Rocky IV. They wanted it. And the director we had to do something different with his hair so it didn't just look like Ivan Drago in the military. So that's why they kind of gave him that mohawk looking military cut. And then towards the end, it's all flattened down and shit. But they purposely tried to not make him look like Ivan Drago in the movie. Dustin, what about you, bud? What do you think about the movie poster?
Yeah, this one on IMDb fucking rules. Like, I like the yellow tone to it, like getting the fucking Russian Lizer 3000 on here. The sunset, it's nice. It's a really good, it's a badass poster.
Hell yeah.
Like in all of them, I've looked at all of them.
Yeah, they all look good.
Fucking rule,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's not a bad one at all. They all pretty much, and they're all kind of the same, but just slightly different. There is one there's a sepia one. It's still badass, but it reminds me of like Uncommon Valor or Platoon or something like that.
Assault on Devil's Island.
Yeah, he's just a little Hulk Hogan running around down there. But it's still cool looking. Like none of them are just like, oh, here you go. Bullshit. That looks good. Cool. I guess it's time we rate this bad boy. What do we say?
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay, but are we talking Predator Arnold, Running Man Arnold, or like Batman and Robin Arnold?
All right, let's pull the Band-Aid off. Mickey, let's go with you, bud. You have a Band-Aid?
Yeah. Clever.
It's for my knuckle.
It hurts my knuckle.
I got boo-boo, and they say mommy's clean it best.
Yeah.
Badass, basic, or bomb?
We addressed the only thing that I had a problem with the movie, which was pacing and time, right? Like it could have been cut a little bit, but I don't think it hurt the movie enough because the story was solid and it was there. The villains were pretty good. You know what I mean? They were bad. They were bad guys, and there was more than one. You know, it wasn't. Of course, we had one big bad general, but you also had these like kind of, I guess you could call them henchmen or lower whatever
Underlings,
they were.
whatever.
And they were really good too. They were all good bad guys. We could have got more Brian James, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Explosions everywhere, guns everywhere, badass helicopters, just really good action. Really good action. I thought the acting wasn't that bad, honestly. You know what I mean? I know Dolph isn't great, but he wasn't supposed to be chatty in this anyway, so it's okay. Second half of this movie fucking rocks. I wish that was more of a focal point of the story of him being accepted by the tribe and becoming a great white bushman. I don't know what you call it. The great white hype of Africa, you know?
Great white bush.
La Flama Blanca.
He goes, you are now Chicago.
Yes. Chicago. Okay, so yeah, look, this movie is badass. I think it's great. I think it's a good movie. It got lost in time, maybe lost in the shuffle and the money and stuff. But yeah, it's badass. A lot of fun to watch. Recommend it. Yeah, there you go. Like I'm telling you, give me more Crocodile Dundee where this dude is just fucking people up as a bushman.
I'd watch that.
Because that kind of would remind me of like the Aborigines would come out of nowhere, the bushman comes out of nowhere, and yeah, it's cool. We needed more African animals. I wanted to see a rhino.
Yeah. Although I got a feeling they were like, we need less around the production.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm not 100% the ones we've seen weren't fake that were dead. So we're just, maybe that's what Gal was pissed off about. Like that was dinner.
Maybe. Yeah.
Gal's over there when they meet all the other tribes. He goes, it's a Quincy Ocha. I can't help but notice that you referred to me as the white devil. And Gal goes, this is how they know you.
This is how they know you. It's like they use like the dead animal in the shot, and then he goes, all right, come get it for tonight.
Yeah. Gal's already carried it the next shot. They went, put it down. Well, it's yours. You can have it. Just put it down. We need to get the shot. You don't understand what continuity is, Gal. Come on, bud. The fact you keep calling him I am. I was like, oh, dude. I am and Gal. It's awesome. Dustin, it's my birthday. Just saying. It's my birthday, buddy.
I know.
What do you reckon is badass, basic, or bomb?
So I've already stated what I could have done a lot without in this movie. And that is with loud ass Americans. You know what I mean?
Little self-loathing you got going on there, bud.
Dude, when Dolph goes, does he always got to fucking curse? Dude, it's so good, man. It's like, I don't know. I could have done with other men, like with Mickey, the pacing. Other than that, there is too much badass stuff that happens in this movie to rate it anything less than badass.
Oh, thank God.
Surprise.
Dude, the explosions are awesome. Tom Savini's shit is so good. Learning that was a real fucking Bushman was awesome. Like, that was like, how authentic can you get?
Yeah.
You know? So, Dolph, again, like we've all stated, Dolph's not a great actor in this. He's not supposed to be, though.
No.
Like, we're here to watch explosions. Him doing 95% of his stunts, and that there's a 5% stunt double is just blowing my mind, dude. It's a banger, dude. It's a banger. Badass. Absolutely. Charlie?
I have this image now of during production, anytime they weren't using Gal, that the director or someone would just turn around and fucking Gal standing right behind him. They're like, Jesus fuck! What the
He's
fuck?
over there. He's over there telling them how to fucking edit shots and how to fucking line up stuff, dude.
He's copying them. He's like holding his hand up and he's looking. He's like, okay. And that's like their big thing in the tribe is they tell the story of the day Hollywood came to the bush, and that's their symbol is they hold up the left and right hands like a camera frame.
Bush.
he's eating shit off like the craft services table. It's like, it tastes like shit.
It tastes shit.
He goes over to craft services and puts the fucking roadkill on it.
He gets the fucking grub out. That like everybody's eating this shit. And he's literally eating that fucking grub. That was all improv. He handed that to Dolph, and Dolph's like, "You gonna say cut? You gonna get cut?" No, I don't know.
No, I'm gonna eat this, dude.
Yeah, really?
The fact that they pour this scorpion juice into this drink and he goes, no, you drink it. Like they're playing a fucking prank on Dolph Lundgren. I bet you it's not even a real thing.
Probably not.
They needed him to be
Yeah.
numb for this
They knocked him
tattoo
out
he's about to get.
for his scarification. Like this movie.
Although I think he could have handled it. He's a pretty tough dude.
This movie has a hard on for needles. Did you like?
Oh,
I've
yeah,
seen
yeah,
this
yeah.
movie so many times that now it's like there's a guy in that bar getting a tattoo on his hand.
Yeah.
Then there's like the needles that they shove in Dolph. Dolph gets a fucking tattoo. Like there's needles everywhere in this thing. If you don't like that, it's gonna fucking make your skin crawl.
Mhm.
But anyway, it's time for me to rate this bad boy. I don't think it's any secret. No sense of dragging out. This movie's been with me since I was a kid. I've grown up with it. I have an amazing memory, and it's so random. Who fucking remembers a trip to the grocery store as a kid? Like, seriously, it was just a random trip to the grocery store, but my dad made it memorable because he went and fucking picked out 3 goddamn movies that had the word red in it. That automatically, when you're in the 90s, that meant it was something about Russians. Red October, Red Heat, Red Scorpion. Red Sonja would have fucked the whole motif up. I'm glad he didn't find that one.
It would have. Yep.
So, yeah, this movie is 100% badass. I love it. It's endeared to me. I know its flaws. I admit its flaws, but it redeems itself greatly at the end. And now that I'm digging more into these interviews about it, because now it's like, we want to know more. Talk about it, Dolph. Talk about it, producers. And hearing these stories, hearing somebody fucking shot a goddamn bandit on the side of the road because they fucked up their cable, just blew my mind.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, that's just some cold shit, but it's fucking real world out there. But badass 100%. And you know what that means for my birthday and for the first of the year.
You just got hit with a 100% certified USDA prime cut, double barrel, eagle screaming, battle axe swinging, high octane 454 big block, badass B action movie rating. Hell yeah, you are welcome.
Were you guys really afraid I wasn't going to like this movie?
Yes.
It has nothing to do with flying airplanes.
You dropped the GIF in the dissect community,
I
was like, uh-oh. I was like, oh boy.
Poking at Charlie's when
I was like, God damn it.
I was poking at Charlie. Like,
yeah.
Look, I'm always going to hold my movies tight to my chest, but there's times when I pick a movie and go, "Dustin's going to fucking hate this movie." And just have to sit in it. I was not expecting that with Iron Eagle, though, by the way. I'm just saying.
I think it's the only movie you've picked. Oh, no, there's been 2. 2 out of the, 60 movies we've done?
It feels like it somewhere around there. I don't know how many movies we've done yet.
Yeah,
but no, that's great. We've got a good start to it, and we all know what my next movie is. We're sticking with the B action. We'll make you see red. We are doing Red Heat, which is Sylvester. Jesus Christ,
he wishes.
He was Arnold Schwarzenegger. We were talking so much about Stallone and Dolph, but Arnold Schwarzenegger as a Russian cop. I think he's just a cop.
He's a cop,
but.
Yeah.
And then this movie does it right. It starts with a badass scene. So yeah, I really think that one's going to be fun. And before Nate bitches about it, I brought it here because it has the wrong Belushi in it than he likes. So that's why we're doing it here and not on the other show. Because now both shows are main because both come out on Tuesdays. There is no main show anymore. It's just both shows. There we go. Now that's fact. It's written in stone, and it's my birthday. That's it.
It's written in Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone. There you go. See, and we got to get this out so fast. I don't have time to edit this shit. God damn it. Dustin, what you got going on, brother, for the beginning of the year?
So over on the Flicks and Friends podcast, when this comes out, we have just dropped our top 5 most anticipated movies of 2026. And we had Parker on for that. Mickey was out away on business, and I'm air quoting. He was probably over fighting Russians.
That's right. He got some cool ass tattoos.
He's got a scorpion tattoo on his chest, and
that's right.
He goes, "Scorpio's ready." But he did send us his list, and we all agreed that was the Mickiest fucking list we've ever read.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. We're like, all right, that's Mickey. Over on the Barons, we will have just dropped a movie for Annuary, and we did Dave Franco's Together.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have the heart to watch that movie.
Yeah,
It's not really high on my radar either.
yeah, yeah.
I like Dave Franco, and I like
Yeah.
I like was it Allison Brie?
Allison
Is that-
Jane.
Allison Brie.
Allison Brie. Dude, I loved her in Glow. Like I
Yeah.
Oh,
really,
dude, that show rules. Yes.
Oh man, I hated that it ended.
Me
But
too.
I like them both, but after I watched that trailer, I just went,
Yeah. Same. Like, not for me.
I don't know, man.
No spoilers.
We go. There's no spoilers. We go in depth in it, so and we had a special guest on that, and
This is what I'm excited about.
Suck it, Nate. We had Kate from Down Under come on and talk with that movie with us, and Kate is been a huge supporter of all of our shows.
All of us.
Over here on
Kate's one of the OGs to the show of our
Yeah.
listeners.
And
it was she
Thanks,
had a
Kate.
podcast.
Oh, she does one, and then she has like a sub show that she does as well. That's just starting.
Okay, I don't feel so bad then because I was like, she
Yeah.
doesn't promote it if she does.
Yeah, we also learned that they record 6 weeks in advance.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm like, wow.
I've seen shows that do it like 3-4 months ahead, and I'm like, how the
Respect.
fuck do you do that? Like,
Yeah.
we're
But-
doing this the Sunday before Tuesday it drops.
Yeah, right?
No safety nets here.
Uh.
We're like the Red Scorpion production company. Fucking do it. No stunt
Yeah,
doubles.
that's right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what we got going on. Charlie, what you guys got going on over at Give Me Back?
So it's my birthday month, and we just did my birthday action pick, which was Sudden Death. We had our very own Mickey on that episode with us, talking about some Jean-Claude Van Damme and hockey and
It's so
Die
good,
Hard.
So good.
And oh my God, so good, so good. Pete swerved us. Pete swerved us better than Dustin tries to.
Yeah.
So it was a really good episode.
It's because you get mad when I actually don't like the fucking movie.
I get mad at Pete too. Don't feel bad. Don't think you're the only one I get mad at. I get mad at everybody that doesn't like my shit. But after this episode, next Tuesday will be my horror pick, and it's the horror classic everyone loves, Jamie Lee Curtis in one of her greatest roles in horror movies ever,
Please,
Virus.
Halloween.
Wow.
Virus from 1998, 9, somewhere.
That's high praise. Yeah.
Donald Sutherland in it. Come on, guys.
That's pretty good.
It's killer robots again. I have a thing. Okay. I love fucking killer robots. This one came from space. So I'm here for it. I even have one of the action figures. Suck it, Nate.
Yeah, Nate, suck it.
Nate was there when I bought it. I got it in Columbus. Apparently the guy that made the toy model molds lived in Columbus, and this came from one of his collections. So I got it over there. But so that's what we got going on for my birthday pick. And pretty soon the death toll bells will be ringing, because after my birthday, it's Pete.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
scared the shit out of him.
I thought you were being super serious in the fucking month of Pete. All right, I'm going to give everyone just a little sneaky peek right now. The month of Pete is bleeding over into B action.
God damn it.
Sweet.
I'm just letting
I'm
everyone.
excited.
I'm stoked on it. I'm not going to lie. It's Future Cops.
No, you motherfucker, I will kill you. No, it's Raw Force 2, bitches.
As Mud Chop's Revenge, baby. Yeah, but no, Pete month is bleeding over into B action, and we will have him on for an episode finally. And I feel like it's gonna fit perfectly over here.
To pull the curtain back a little bit, me and Mickey know what it is, and we're excited for it. And
Yes.
Yeah,
we know
Very much so.
Pete should be pretty. Have you told Pete what we're doing? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just making sure we're not making plans without telling old man Pete what he's got.
I will remind him again. Actually, I'll do it right now.
There you go. You gotta catch him when he's not drunk and he can write it down. Speaking of part 2s, though, I never even brought it up. There is a Red Scorpion 2, by the way. I have not seen it. It's not Dolph. They do the classic
I
thing and
was
put someone
about
else
to
in it.
ask. Is it Lou
But-
Diamond Phillips?
No, I don't even recognize this guy. But I was reading briefly about like they tried to do it immediately after this. Like Dolph was signed on. They were working on a script. It wasn't going to be in Africa. They were going to go to a different area. And shit just happened. He just wasn't able to do it. He got busy and other stuff. One of the scripts was going to be a group of kids kidnapped him and held him hostage and used him to help fight the marauders that were attacking their town. So he was going to be this for hire hero that wasn't for hire. They kidnapped him to fight for them. And I was like, I want to see that. That's not what the movie's about at all, by the way. But after reading that, I went, I want it now. I want that story of kids kidnapping someone the size of Dolph Lundgren.
So those
Hell
kids
yeah.
got their hand on the fucking book of the Winter Soldier.
I guess. But yeah, I was like, that sounds like, I think this one is some kind of American mercenary guy fighting neo-Nazi militia, from what I understand. And it's like a 3 on IMDb. I will watch it. I will find it. Don't worry. I'll report back one day, but we'll let you know. So that's what we got going on. Mickey, anything special going on with you besides working? Anything? Any voiceover projects you're doing?
Just making the rounds in the community.
That's right.
And I'm enjoying it.
Good. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
All that matters. So we do have some stuff coming up. Hopefully we'll be able to announce here pretty soon. We got a lot of irons in the fire for this year. So don't feel like we're pulling back. Yes, we're putting out a few less episodes, but we're trying to get better quality things going. And hopefully a few extra bonuses, are in the works. March is going to be badass. I'll just tell you that right now.
Oh, yeah.
March is going to be insane. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And
But yeah, I feel like, you know what Dolph would say in this moment right now?
I ran out of bullets.
No, he would say, don't just watch action.
Be action.
Mission accomplished.